Well, welcome, everybody. Yeah, I'm not muted. Yeah, we're gonna get into this. Is this actually? I see a little issue here. It's supposed to be the Batman label, not. Here, let me check something right quick. Some technical issues. Yeah, okay. It's supposed to be the Batman, but oopsies. Yeah, I'm gonna change this right quick. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't do that. That's weird. Yeah, weird. There we go. All right. Get to the live chat. All right. Let's get into this, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? All right, cool. Today we're going to do this guy. Ooh. It's going to be a lot of fun. It all fits in one bag. All right. Let's get into this, shall we? There is a second one. The reason why it's called Batman. Because it is. Actually, I can't even edit it all out. Oh, poop. Oh well. Yeah, let me do one last thing. I'm doing a little quick little. I'm gonna get to it, don't worry. All right. let's dig in as I drop things. As I drop Lego sets. Hold on. This is an open invitation to everyone to be on. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Ha. So this is an open invitation to anyone who wants to come on, hang out, chill with me, whatever your heart's content. Whatever you want, man. I just have to remember the stickers. So it does go like that. All right. Cool. Right. Yes. All right. I can go back. But welcome everyone who's joining me on this Lego build. Because it's fun. It's fun. What up, buddy? Yeah, I thought about doing a little Lego build today. I'm doing 2 today. I was going to think about planning on doing the Bugatti that I have, but I realized it takes a while to actually organize everything. So I was like, I'll do that for the next big one because I realized I'm not doing a Lego build next week. I'm not. I got some family coming in, so I'm taking the time off. For a second there, I thought you said getting further on my project. I keep running into tough sports. Yeah, if you want people to know about this whole Lego build show, you're more than welcome to do it. Hey, Comic Relief Crusader. If you want a link, buddy, I can send you one. If not, I understand. Oh, here, I'm going to do this very quick. Spots. Loud noises. Here. I'm going to send a link out to a few people. Because they're... How are they? I do want to do a Lego build with you, John. Like, not like through... I want to actually like, hang out with you and do a Lego build because I'm very curious as to how you do like your setup and everything. That would be kind of cool, like a little like meet and greet where we all just build a Lego together, like a group. Nothing live, and it's just people just doing things. I mean, we could do it live. Right after this set, I will be doing this guy. So if you just started tuning in, we're doing this one, the Noam. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Dude. And I think I'm doing more streaming on YouTube to campaign to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yes. I feel like if I keep streaming, if I get time and make it, I can get subscribers. I don't know. Not that that's important to me, but I kind of see it's like a two-edged sword. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I don't care if what I do grows or not. Like, at least I'm having fun doing this. I get to talk to myself, talk to some people who want to watch. It becomes more. I see why people push to get their channels to at least 1,000, because then they get out of that rut, and then it reaches to more people. And like, would I like to reach to more people? Yeah. Is it important? Like, is that 1,000 subscriber that important? Not really, but if it helps me grow the channel and helps me reach out to more people and helps guys out, then yeah. Yeah, it is fun. Doing this stuff is a lot of fun because it's for guys. It For me, I don't function well around people. I social anxiety, a lot of just deals with a lot of things around people. I say a lot of stupid things, like Comic Relief Crusader can probably vouch for this. I say really dumb things. Not that I don't think about it. It's just when I'm have anxiety around people, I say whatever most random thing possible, and Gary can vouch for this. And it's not so when I do Lego builds, it calms me in a sense where I can do this and just hang out, and that's why I do this. This is my therapeutic. Like, you are entering in my therapeutic realm of things, where I'm just relaxing. Just you get to see how I'm doing. I'm not stressed because I'm not doing my main show. Although that's gonna be a fun episode next week, but it's more of you get to see me do what I do to be therapeutic. Hey, Revenge of the Netherlands. Comic Relief Crusader goes, and the more people see that you're having fun, the more people want to join. Yeah, that is totally true. It's they for some reason when they see me do Manorama, it's way more serious. It's a complete polar opposite of everything. It's like, wow, you guys are serious and everything. But then when they see Lego Build, you're like, you're pretty chill. Like, for instance, how in the I don't what? No. What did I shoot? Well, that don't make jack diddly sense. How am I supposed to go like that? We're gonna figure this out. I built this thing like a few times. Oh, I have to do it this way. I keep forgetting to do it that way, man. Man. So this would be, I think, the third. I think I did this one by myself, and then one time. Maybe this is my third or fourth time. I am preparing to get the Bugatti Veyron or Chiron. I should say that one, getting prepped and ready. I have it all in one big bag. I broke down a lot of my Lego sets because they've been taking up a lot of space. So I just broke it down, and I'm gonna do that one as my next one. Not next week because I'm gonna be pretty busy next week, but there will be a Lego build in 2 weeks or so. How you doing, Revenge of the Netherlands? Alright. Do, 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 do. If anybody has any questions, we're on Rumble and YouTube. For some reason, it's not working on X, so which is okay, I guess. But yeah, Revenge said I'm good, just staying cool in this heat wave. Well, hello there, Dark Helmet. Do you want? Whoa, that went up real fast. Holy crap! Hold on. Revenge said I'm building another Gundam HD model kit, the RX-178 Gundam. Yeah. Afternoon, Steve-O Runny. Yeah. Do you want a link there, Dark Helmet? Mm. Because I'll just send you one if you want one. I don't know. It's an open. That's the beauty about this one. It's an open invitation. Anyone's welcome to come and hang out. That's how we do things. I know some people got upset because they couldn't come on to Manorama. I'm like, like my name is Steve. I've had a few people actually beg to come on Manorama, and I was like, I can't. It's a very specific set. Like I have to get to know people before, because I don't want random people coming on and then just trashing it, because I know there's some people that don't like me, and if they get the opportunity to embarrass the show or whatever they can, I'm not going to open up that door for it. I imagine down the road it's going to happen, but I'd rather get to know people before I do anything of letting people on. And they about 90% of them understand. They're like, okay, cool. So I've always invited them on to Lego Build, and some will respond, some won't, which is okay. But because I know Wes Cagle, he wants to come on Lego Build. I was like, yeah, I've talked to him, but I was like, how about you come on Manorama? He's like, I'm gonna warm him up on it. He's a pretty cool cat. There are some that I would like to have on Manorama, and there's some that I would like to have David Beckham on Lego Build, and we just build Legos, like, because we're that cool, I guess. I don't know. I came real close to getting fired today. My job owner got pissy with me and tried yelling at me for evacuating the business after the fire alarm went off and not answering the phone inside. What? That's not cool. If I think I hit 10 viewers right now, I can do a promo of something really cool that I've been seeing for them in the Rumble Studios campaign that I really want to promote. because I've actually done this before, and it's really cool. I know a bunch of my friends that did this. There's something really cool that I want to promote. That's the thing. Like the promotions on Rebel Studios is really cool. Um, it's it's pretty cool what they have, and like, hey, you can promote this, and it's I don't know, it's cool, man. I like it. So hopefully, if I get to it, yeah. Sounds like your boss is being a flat out asshole. Yeah. And I don't understand why I have to use this piece in here. It serves no purpose whatsoever. Like two pieces in here, it serves zero purpose. But whatever. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Yeah, just a nice Sunday chill Lego build. Something fun to do. Yeah. What up, Chip off the old block? I thought of doing a random, real quick Lego build because that's how I do things. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. I have bills to pay, so I had to toe the lines of my responses. Alright, now I got stickers on this one. I just want to put it right, you know. Or do I? Yes, I do have stickers. I just need to know. Alright, it goes like that. Cool. Now the question is, are these all stickers? See, I have to remember these things. Okay. Alright, so I have... Well, hello there, Suzanne. I'm building this guy. And I know it says John Deere. There's a little mess up in there. But I'm building that one, and I'm going to do another one. Another Batmobile type thing. Wow! Alright, so that goes here. I'm just getting everything prepped so I have the right stickers. Because that's how we roll. Nope, orange. Orange. Mm-hmm. Here, hold up. Everything's going a little wire. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm going to try something real quick here because I can do that. I think I have to do it this way. All right. I had a little technical difficulty on my end. Well, hello there, Canadian Spider-Man. I sent you a link if you want to join Canadian Spider-Man. Check your DMs. I think I sent you the link. If not, I'll resend it. Ooh, spaghetti. Man, I just took this thing apart today. Oh, here it is. I put everything backwards. Shoot. Here we go. I think I got it right. Yes, I did. Yes. Now, how do I put this in? I don't know. Oh, it goes right in here. Tuck that in. There we go. There we go. GRC, where? Oh, yeah, he is back. Let me do one thing. Where are you, dude? Where are you? Nine months later. See, we're getting there. Dang it, not much left on my project. Sadly, my frustration when there are tough parts, that is where I say screw it and come back tomorrow. Yes. You do that. Here's a little tidbit. If anybody is on Rumble, you are more than welcome to, if you want to support this channel and what I do, you're more than welcome to do like a monthly subscription to it, and I'm trying to do some really cool things. But for me to do those cool things, I have to get income for it. That's all. See, I'm selling myself. I'm pimping myself out. So, what up, Canadian Spider-Man? You're muted.
What?
Oh, I can hear you.
Yes. Yes. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Oh, lovely. And why is it?
I can
no,
hear
it's
you.
not the right camera. Just a second. I don't know about you, but it's hot as heck here.
It's getting a little toasty. Toast my oats.
There we go. That's the right camera. Yeah, no, it's up. It's not quite 100, but it's been over 90. So I've been at the lake all day. It's been fantastic.
Nice. The picture you sent of you yesterday, I was like, man.
Dude, that sword is awesome. We played with it until after about 6 beers. Then that was after 6 beers, we all, nope, that's too much. And so we put the sword back down. But yeah, a wood splitting sword, handcrafted right here in Canada, in Alberta. It's an amazing pick.
They're cool, dude.
That's a cool sword.
Those
yeah,
are
cool. It's heavy too. It's as heavy as it looked, Steve. It's a double-edged sword. Definitely two-handed, and it's I believe it's the company is Viking. I believe.
Okay.
Called Viking out of Alberta. Yeah, and they handmade the sword, and it's a few $100s. But oh man, does it ever cut wood? It was fantastic. So, we have. We've got Dark Helmet is in the chat. Hello, Dark Helmet.
Yeah.
The even worse Canadian, says Dark Helmet. The Comic Relief Crusader, you are now second. Hey, Herc 130 is here too. Oh, wow, you got all kinds of people. Awesome.
Hey.
And Revenge of the Nether Realm. Yeah, and the Comic Relief Crusader. I still think you're number one Comic Relief Crusader. Mike is definitely number one. The only reason Dark Helmet said that is because you haven't met Mike in person.
I don't know. Mike he's a little sus.
He's funny.
No, he is.
I'm just gonna boil some water for spaghetti.
How you doing, Herc 130? We're building cars, baby. Because that's what we do.
Yes. So, is it the Batmobile? Is that what you said we were building?
No, I'm going to do the Batwing next, but I decided I'm going to do this guy.
Ooh.
It's like a dune buggy. It's cool. It's a McLaren.
Spider-Man had a dune buggy.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Spider-Man's car was a dune buggy.
That's cool.
Apparently, back in the 70s, they made a Spider, or 80s, they made a Spidey car, and it was a dune buggy. Oh. And of course, it was blue and red, the traditional colors. I thought it was pretty neat.
You know what, Herc? He said building cars because that's what we do. I want that T-shirt. What if I did? What if I made a shirt to sell and it was a Lego car? It had that quote.
Ooh, that would be fun. That would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm. I think it'd be cool.
How many pieces are there to this one, Steve? Do you know?
I have no idea. Oh, I don't know. I think like a few hundred.
Yeah. Wait, nice shirt. Wait, Black Rifle Coffee Company. I've heard good things about them, but then there was one. Did they do something? I'm not. Yeah, there was some stance that they took on something that I wasn't impressed with around the pandemic, I think. But either way, they make good coffee apparently.
They threw Kyle Rittenhouse under the bus.
That's it.
And I got these way before that ever happened, and yeah.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Is he gonna work for me?
That's exactly. Revenge of the Netherrealm says, "This man here is the last glimmer of hope I have for Canada." Hail Canadian Spider-Man. Hey, thanks. Yeah, well, I'm trying my best, man. But I'm patrolling the neighborhood, trying to make Canada better. There's a bunch of us though.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of us. I heard. I heard of. I heard a whole bunch of things happened while I was camping. I just came back from a weekend party. There was 3 birthdays within close proximity, so we all celebrate them each year together. And everyone takes their RVs, and we go up to my friend's house and camp out there. And so I've been away for a couple of days. There was cell service, but we were just too busy having fun. We didn't even look at our phones much, other than for music. But I heard there's some interesting events that took place while I was camping in the woods.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail of it, just because.
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
things are getting interesting.
Just a little.
Yeah. But now, I do like to go. The other times I've gone and stayed in a tent. I do use the RV because it's awesome, but I do like tent camping as well, right by the lake. I've got a spot. I've actually done it. I've done short videos on my channel where I've shown my camping spots with tenting. But I don't know, Steve, are you a RV person or are you a tent?
I'm a tent guy. I haven't gone in a long time.
Nice. Come on up. We'll go.
I know. We should.
We got a couple of tents.
One of these days we should.
And something I invested in during the chaos that was 2020, we weren't sure if we were going to lose
flu?
Power. Well, yeah, and there was issues with whether we would be able to get supplies in, the supply chain, things like that, but also whether we even have power. So anyway, I've always had tents, but I've never had a winter tent. So this time I bought a winter tent, and half of the tent floor is open to the ground, and that's where you put the little fold-up stainless steel wood stove. And there's a hole through the top of the tent with a stainless steel pipe, fiberglass reinforced, it's fireproof, and I have a little wood stove that goes in the fucking tent, and it's hot.
Cool.
In the middle, it can be below zero, and you're in your boxer shorts because the tent is warm. And from the bed, from the place where you put the netted area where you put your sleeping bag, you can actually unzip it, and just the stove is right there, and it's just big enough to put a frying pan on, so you can literally cook your breakfast in bed while toasty warm in the middle of winter. So that's why I bought it. And it folds up the stove and everything. It's like a laptop. Like the stove folds up to something the size of a laptop. It's crazy. It's a Scandinavian design. The hot tenting, like the Norse Vikings used to do, apparently.
Yeah, there you go. Just watch out for Jason.
Yeah. I don't watch horror movies, so.
Oh.
I do know who Jason is, but yeah. I don't like being scared. And the people in horror movies, I'm sorry, they do stupid things all the time, so it drives me crazy. I can't watch it. It's like, why are you doing that? You're going to get killed. All right. Do the pork. Do the pork.
Well, that doesn't really. Oh, I skipped a piece. That's what I did.
I was going to put chicken in the spaghetti, but I just found some pork loin that I had. I think I'll go with pork. Have you ever had chicken in your spaghetti, Steve? I know you're a bit of a chef.
Yeah, it's.
But you want a cream sauce?
Chicken is better. Chicken is better if you have Alfredo sauce.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Pork. I mean, you could do it. Yeah, I mean, yesterday I made my first ribs at home. Like I've done ribs before, but this was like straight up. Like I put the season, I put a little too much salt on. It was really salty. It was the first time doing it. I was like, oh crap!
And
so I kind of
and there's. Do you peel the what is it's like a meniscus of some kind off the ribs? There's like a little layer of. It's not skin.
Oh, this didn't have it.
Oh, okay. So I know when I was working up in the gold mine in the Yukon, I would spend a lot of time in the kitchens because the chefs always had stuff that needed to be fixed. And without a kitchen, the work camp shut down. So I was in there quite a bit, and they would show me little tricks about cooking and just cool stuff they were doing. And yeah, for the ribs, I know that there was this little sinew, like a little layer of tissue, like and you peel it off the ribs before you. It's like a gristle, thin layer of fat, I guess. Membrane. There you go, John the Beagle Dad. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a membrane. That's right.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm screwing this up right now.
Not a meniscus. That's something different. That's in a test tube. Well, we're going to need water, I suppose. Liquid.
Oh, it goes under. Oh.
All right. No, I think we're going to do pork, Steve. We're going to do pork today.
All right.
Oh, chicken.
Oh, because this is flipped upside down. That's why.
And some green onions that I got from my garden, freshly grown. Did you do a live stream, Lego live stream while I was away yesterday?
Yeah, I did the I just did it too. John Deere tractor.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. I had to chip off the old block on. It was fun.
Oh yeah, Herc saw the review I did of that little foldable hot stove for the tent. Yeah, that was cool. I'm glad you liked it, Herc. Thanks. And what's the Comic Relief Crusader on YouTube is talking about babes in underwear. I missed that. Yeah, babes, I know. I'm gonna have to go back up and read what he was talking about.
What is he talking about? What? Who? Babes? Meow meow.
Yeah, RV for me says Revenge of the Nether Realm. Yeah, tents. There are bears here. I've been tenting all my life in bear country, and I've never had an incident. A skunk that I thought was a bear at one time, but no. And you don't keep food or even so much as toothpaste in your tent. You huck them up a tree, out on a small branch. Yeah, you don't keep any food products in your tent. And
You know what we should do? We should do like a month camping show. Part of Manorama Universe. Where we just go camping and doing all that fun stuff.
I would love to. I'd absolutely.
I think that'd be fun, man. While I'm screwing this all up. Poop. Here, let me Comic Relief just asked me a really important question I have to check right quick to get the updates.
Dark Helmet, you're funny. I was liberal when I was younger, of course, and I'm a classical liberal. But the older you get, the more conservative you tend to be. Just because you can spot the shit when you get older. You can spot the silly shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Okay. Herc says he's talking to you and I. We have permission from Herc on Rumble. Herc 130 says you and I can call me Kel when you see me in the chat if you want. That's
all right, Kel.
Yeah, perfect. Works for us. I feel like that's a special privilege we have there, Steve.
No, I screwed this up.
I don't know if he offers that to just any old YouTuber.
I don't know. I don't like the phrase YouTuber. It feels weird.
Yeah,
I guess I am.
Man has a problem with it too.
I guess I am. I don't know. I gotta flip this all back around.
You're a content creator because you're on Rumble too, right? So
yeah. How did I screw all this up? Oh, this is how.
the only problem is when I go camping, I don't have a timer for my garden. So the garden took a hit. I don't know. I've got great tomatoes though, Steve, and I've got I'm growing some hot peppers, some jalapenos, some ghost peppers, and my brother is trying to grow the Carolina Reaper.
You guys are crazy.
I don't know if it'll grow up here though. We'll see. I don't know if it's the right region.
Here we go.
A tuber is a potato, so it kind of fits. Yes, I think he's. Cal is calling us potatoes, I think.
All right, Cal.
I
see where you land.
I've been called worse.
Oh, same here.
My relatives. My family.
All right, I think I got this right. Let's figure all this out. Shall we?
Right.
There we go. Right. No, I should put this piece in next.
Do you go camping near a lake, Steve, or rivers, or?
When I go camping, it's more of in national parks. Like there's a big setup for you to go camping, and that's how I usually do it.
We have a provincial park here that we go to.
It's, to me, camping is a very relaxing thing to do. I enjoy it very much. I've always wanted to do kind of like a show where it's like camping, where you just get a group of guys to go.
I'd
And
love to.
I say guys because I've gone camp no issues with women. Like I like camping. I want to go camping with my wife. I've done it a couple times with her before we got married, and it's I think with like groups of guys that I've gone camping with, it's a lot more fun, more relaxing, I should say. It's not as
I think
stressful.
so. You
It's
don't have to.
because I think it's because we're not in our like if we go camping with women, it's our survival kicks in, and it's like, all right, we got to do all these things. So we're already like tension is already up a little bit.
Right.
With a group of guys, it's like, dude, we got like 5 guys. We can handle a few animals or something like that.
Yes.
So
right.
it's for me, it's a little bit easier. But I do want to go camping with my wife. I think it'd be a lot of fun to do.
Well, if we get together, if we have a Manorama get together, I'll come.
Camping.
Yeah, I'll come down, Steve. I got my passport. I'll come down. Absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to do this quick little promo right here. This is cool, all right? I'm going to put it right on this side here. All right, so 2/3 of America, it's now blocking myself up. I have the descriptions in there. 2/3 of Americans are at risk of blackouts from heat waves. Are you prepared? Claim your power independence from your country's crumbling power grid with Patriot Power Generator 2000X. And yeah, this is cool because I have a buddy who actually has one and I've used it and it's pretty awesome.
You've actually used one. Okay.
Yeah, so I have a buddy who's a survival fittest type guy and he has like all this stuff. And while supplies last, Patriot Power Generator 2000X today, plus a free 100-watt solar panel. So if you're going camping or you're doing all these things, and if you have blackouts, especially if you live in California where they do random blackouts in San Jose and LA and everything because they want to do that, get this. It will save you a lot of stress, especially when you have families. I recommend this for people who are married, have kids, families, or if you live pretty much, I recommend it for everyone. Yeah, this is very important. Go check them out at For Patriots. I have the link in the description in the Rumble, and I can put it on the chat for everyone to check it out. Go check it out. They're a lot of awesome. They're pretty awesome. There's the QR code that's right in front of my face. You can go check it out. That's For Patriots. Yeah.
Nice. That is so
See?
key. We lose power here a couple of times a year, and fortunately it hasn't been for long, but in the past it has been for a long period of time. So yeah, having the ability to have power is important. And I've got solar panels, but then what do you do at night? So
Rumble Studio allows me to do campaigns, pretty much promotions. And I saw this, and I did one for the Rumble app last night, and I saw this one. I really wanted to do this one because this one is key because it's a life skill thing. It's something that every guy should have. You should be skilled. You should have things prepared, all these things. So I was like, you know what? I want to do this one. So there it is, guys. Go check it out.
Funny you brought that up. I've just got a buddy had 3 old generators that were pretty much the same, and none of them really worked that well. So he's given them to me, and I'm gonna try my hand at repairing generators. And he says if I fix a couple of them, I can keep one of them for myself. So win-win.
Nice.
Yeah, they're just little tiny ones, but they're okay. If you have a family, though, you need a big one.
Yeah. I'm actually at their site right now.
Okay.
They're pricey, but it's I think it's worth it. It's
you You don't want to cheap out.
They also,
It's like
Yeah,
laser
that's
eye
the-
surgery. You don't want to go with the
Yeah.
lowest laser eye surgeon. You also don't want to get the cheapest generator.
they also have survival food, which is really important. That's the thing that I go for.
Yes.
There's a lot of cool things out of it, man. It's pretty cool. Here's the other thing. This is what I always say. All right, things get a little pricey, but how much are you willing to spend to keep yourself safe and all that stuff? Like, what's the price? Like, for me, like, I'm gonna keep my family safe, so I'm gonna do what I can to. If I need to drop a few $1,000s, then I'm gonna do that because, like, you know what? I want to keep my family safe. That's just me. I'm very much like that.
Yes.
I like doing the promotions things. They're kind of cool.
You're pretty good at it, Steve.
I try. Have you ever order now?
You'd like to maybe practice that a few times. Good on you.
I'm gonna sell you guys random shit you never thought you needed. But here's the thing: they also give you a time limit, so it's like 20 minutes in between, and I have to hit like. I have 16 total people watching now. Then I can do whatever they have, like a minimum of that. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I was very excited about it. I was like,
doing that.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff they actually promote. There's a coffee one that I've actually tried personally. Here's the other thing: I will never promote something I haven't used first. That's my go-to.
Yeah,
because you get a lot of people who promote things and all this stuff, and it's just. To them, they're just trying to sell you, make money off of it, and all that stuff. For me, I want to test it out first before I tell people, and because it's a trust thing. It's like, you know what, like,
yes,
if I'm gonna promote something, I need to try it out first. And if I know, hey, look, the people who watch my stuff, they're gonna like this, then I'm gonna promote it. So,
yes,
whatever I promote. You already know I've tried it because we used the Patriot, the Ford Patriot thing for filming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've done that. We've used that one for that. What up there, Doc Helmet?
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
How are you doing?
Dark Helmet.
Canadian. Wonderful. How you doing, Canadian?
Fantastic. Just getting ready for some supper.
Nice. What you having?
A little spaghetti with pork. And still pretty hot out. It's actually quite hot out. Oh, it's gorgeous. What a gorgeous day.
I know people when I was at work today, I mean, it's so hot, I'd walk out and take a break in the fresh air. I'm like, this feels fantastic.
Yeah, I might as well have a beer, eh, Steve?
Yeah. I won't tell you how hot it is here.
A nice Bud Light, Steve?
There you go. Like a man.
Excuse me while I drink an American beer.
Yes. That was
Bud Light is... Wait, what are you drinking?
Yingling, America's oldest beer.
Can you... Really? Ying... How do you spell it?
It's hold on.
It is. Where is this supposed to go?
Yuengling.
Right there.
I've heard of it. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Well, we got it here in 2020, or no, what was it? First part of 2023. It was before the whole Bud Light thing. So I switched over because I've tried it a few times when people bring it here. And they finally sell it here. So I'm like, yes.
So Suzanne says, as long as I got ammo, we're safe. Yeah.
True.
I am saving up for some ammo soon.
Yep. Any bear comes through here to get my spaghetti, I've got a surprise for him.
So here's the thing. So my hole puncher.
You got to have plenty of staples.
Yeah. My hole puncher, they came out with the new edition, the newer one. It does a 10 millimeter.
Ooh.
And I'm like,
What?
if I have just waited, but here's the thing, it's the one that I saw is about $1,200 one. I was like, oh, but it's a full size.
You just kind of clutch your chest, your wallet cries. You're like, oh God.
Yeah.
So my buddy just went down to Seattle. He decided to visit America again because sometimes he goes down. And we are quite close to the border here. I can be at the border in under 2 hours. So he popped down to Seattle and he went to a place that sells hole punchers and the ammo. And he just bought ammo. Didn't have to show because up here we have a license. It looks like your driver's license is laminated, and it's a license to buy hole punchers and even ammo. You cannot buy anything without this license, and it shows you've taken the course, they've done the background check, all of that. You can't buy anything without this. And he went down to Seattle, and you can just buy ammo without showing anything.
So when did
it's good. I like it.
Yeah. For me, I have to do all these hoops and ladders to actually get ammo. It's a pain in the butt.
And that varies state to state, does it, Steve? I suspect.
Not really. California has they're trying to do real ID, and so it kind of when they started it kind of screwed everything up. And it's a way to know if you're actually a citizen or not. But I have to show, for me to get ammo or anything, I have to show my birth certificate and all these things. I have to go through a lot of hoops and ladders. But now that it's easier for me because I have my birth certificate. Watch, we're going to be shut down from YouTube.
For talking about birth certificates?
No, talking about it's a new rule with YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm happy. I live in a state.
They gave me a warning.
I'm happy. I live in a state where I can get staples freely. You know, my stapler needs them occasionally, time to time. I live in a place of freedom, a little bit more than you guys.
A little bit, yeah.
I
feel that male superiority welling up in me right now.
Fortunately, on mobile, I'm not stuck to this one place. And I have skills.
I posted the link in for Patriot in both YouTube and Rumble. Yeah. Go check them out.
Yeah, that is true. Ooh, Herc 130 is tough. He says, I'm so tough, I drink whiskey straight with human hair in it. Now that is tough.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a beard, so he drinks it that his beard gets in, I think is what he means.
I'm tougher than that. I'm so tough I can drink country club vodka and still stay sane.
Ooh.
Dude, you're just
and not become violent.
Wow.
Because we all know that is just some rot. Ugh. Thinking about it makes my stomach turn.
Now, how did I screw this up? Oh, I gotta do it this way.
Are either of you fans of rum?
Yeah, I like rum.
No.
Well,
I'm
from the East Coast. East Coast is all about the rum because we're sailing, right? Sailing tradition, seafaring tradition. So rum, Navy rum. This, if you see this rum, Bamboo. Oh, it's hard to read. But anyway, it has that X on it. And yeah, there it is. There's a little easier maybe with my hand behind it.
If I drink
Bamboo rum. Good stuff. Friggin' good. From, where is that from? Nicaragua, maybe. Yeah. Delicious.
How in the flip? Oh, what? Oh, I see what's... Dude, all right. This is pissing me off.
Hey, Steve, do you see that news story there in California? They busted theft ring, and it was all Legos.
Yeah, everyone messaged me.
I was wondering.
Everyone.
What happened.
Everybody in their family, like my family, it was. I think I had 40 text messages. I had TJ, Andy, Gary. It was everybody. It was like, hey, we need to talk. And I was like, it wasn't me.
That's what I thought. I laughed. I was like, oh, God, what'd Steve do?
I know. For a second there, I thought, it's like, did I do anything?
That's funny. That's funny. I take it there was a lot of Lego involved.
It was like 200,000 or something like that. It was like $20,000.
Yeah, a lot. Well, because Legos have become so high dollar, so they're.
Yeah, that's right. It's funny. A city not too well, it's a ways, but it's not too far away. It's one of the closer cities, Vernon, and they had something in the paper. Apparently, they were filming a commercial for a local business, and they had an actor come in dressed in a Spider-Man costume and go up on the roof and do something for the commercial, but they didn't tell any of the neighbors. They didn't tell the cops. So the cops show up, and it made the paper of this guy in a Spider-Man costume on downtown Vernon up on a roof. And like, I got 100 texts from all. What are you doing? Was that you? Are you in Vernon? And sent me the photo, because the guy kind of looked like in the suit. He kind of looked like my size. It could have been me, and he has dark hair too. But yeah, that was like 100 texts. Like, what are you doing on a roof?
That was very suspicious wording. I think it was him.
Yes.
Suzanne said, Steve, the Lego Godfather, do the voice. Now, I always say for me to do a voice, you have to go. There is a Cash App on the descriptions on both channels, or you can go on Rumble and send me a donation. But I might break it. Should I do the Godfather voice?
I'm a big fan of bribery.
Yeah, me too.
I know. Depending on how much someone puts in, I will do the Godfather voice. If it's $3, I'll do the Godfather voice for 3 minutes.
I don't think I've heard you do it.
If a single one of you out there listening, if you love freedom, donate. Give.
Yeah.
It's a worthy cause.
So here's this. I don't even know if I got this right. Yeah, I did.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, it has a motor too. Let me get it all. If I go like this. Yeah. Here,
Was it use a rubber band?
No, it has a motor.
Oh,
This
actually,
one it's a motor. It's like one of those cars that you pull back and it goes wee.
Oh, okay.
Here,
So
let
you
me go
built
get the other Lego set.
That's cool. He's got more evidence for the police. Wonderful. I mean, I thought are you wearing jean shorts?
No, it's bathing suit.
Oh, I thought you were wearing like jean shorts or cut off jeans and shorts.
No, it's the ocean. No, it's ocean. It's surf. It's an ocean beach surf.
The ocean, eh?
Yeah, eh? I just came back from the lake. It's hot as balls here, near 100 or 95. So a whole bunch of us went out to the lake and just spent some time out there.
I don't know Celsius, but I know that's not Celsius because right now you'd be melted.
That's correct. Yes. No, 95 Fahrenheit. I'm familiar with Fahrenheit.
It's weird. I've met Canadians and they'll know miles per hour and Fahrenheit and they'll use it all the time. It's the weirdest thing, depending on what part of Canada you talk to.
Height. You ask any Canadian what their height is, and they're going to tell it to you in inches.
Inches? Oh, so they'd use like 6 foot 2 inches.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I have no idea how many centimeters. I think I'm 165 centimeters. I don't know.
I'm 6'2", so I'd be what, a little over 1.5 meters?
Well, no, you're closer to 2 meters. You're
to 2.
Yeah, you're like 1.75 or something.
I just remember that from the Star Trek: The Next Generation episode
Yes.
where Riker's like a meter and a half.
I think, yeah, I'm a little, yeah, I'm about 1.5 meters. But, yeah, you're, I think 2 meters is 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, I'm 6'2", so.
Yeah, you're the better part of it.
All right, Canadian Spider-Man. This is what
Yes,
I
sir.
built. You would like this. So you go like this.
Yes. Awesome.
It's cool, man.
That
It's
is
cool.
so, that is awesome.
Should I just do the Godfather's voice now, Corleone's? Unless someone wants to donate, then I will.
I think so.
Do it.
All right, fine. I'll do it.
Steve, it won't link me. Send it to me in a message, please. Suzanne XD says, Steve, in Rumble, or no, that's not Suzanne. It's Suzanne 504 says, Steve, it won't link me. Send it to me in a message, please.
Okay, I can do that right now. Dang it. I want to get Netcat on. It's okay.
All right. See you later, Herc 130.
See you later, Kel. Yeah, Kel's a cool dude. It's once I think he started watching a lot more when I started doing the cars Lego builds.
Yep.
And then he showed up during
He's
the
a car guy.
I didn't know that. This dude he's cool.
I know.
That's the other thing. There's a lot of people who don't watch my stuff, and then when they do, it's like, oh, you do this, you do that. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty. So right now, the YouTube channel is at 843 subscribers. I'm not big on promoting and talking about, well, not promoting. I am big on promoting, but talking about numbers and all that stuff. I don't like to do that. I don't know what happened. I think it was
Wow.
episode.
You blew past me.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is crazy. I didn't know this was happening. And I was at 317 on YouTube right around 4th of July. So then right after that, I think it was Mike or someone, or maybe I noticed it or something, I forget. And all of a sudden I'm at 500. I'm like, what's going on? What happened? What did I do?
Yeah.
And then I look this, like, I know Mike posted it or something like that. I hit 800, I think yesterday or something like that. So I talked to PJ about this.
Yeah.
Orville Nation. I talked to him. I was like, dude, I'm getting a huge boost for some reason. And he's like, well, what did you do? And I was like, honestly, I don't even know what I did. I was like, usually if I do something, like I'm in trouble for something.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to steer away from being the asshole on Twitter and on around people. I'm trying to be like, hey, look, I'm a lot better person if you get to know me. I'm a very genuine person. Like I would drop anything to help you out. You can talk to Gary and Andy about that. And I said, well, we did a 4th of July episode for 4th of July. He goes, that's probably why. So it turns out people will subscribe to you, and I noticed the number, the view numbers didn't go up. They just kind of stayed neutral, very much like maybe a few views here and there, boosting them up. He said that some people will just subscribe because of what your political views are or what you do. They just want to support you by just subscribing and just leave it at that. I was like, okay, that's cool. I wake up and I'm at like almost 850, and I was like, oh, dang. So yeah, I guess people really do. They'll support you even if they don't watch your stuff. So that's cool. So I'm campaigning to 1,000. But the view hours, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to show it just because like the whatever, but this is so right now I'm at 548 hours watch hours. That's a lot. I have to hit 300 or the public short views 3 million.
Wow.
Like, so I'm not going to be monetized on YouTube anytime soon, but I'm getting close to 1,000. It's kind of cool to see
that
there's that many people. Like, I've always like, for me, it was never. So this is what we're building. By the way, we're on to the next one. This one.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, the Batwing. Which, by the way, have any of you guys seen The Flash?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he ran by a little while ago, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Did you flip him off?
No.
Was it a shocking experience?
Here's the thing. I like and dislike the new Flash movie because the first half of the movie is god awful. Now, when you get to Michael Keaton part, it is for some reason the coolest thing ever because it's Michael Keaton and you get to see Batwing. That's what I wanted, and I'm like, dude, if someone could just edit out the first part, because I actually know, and I'm thinking about doing this. I know the part where you can edit out everything and it'd be one complete movie. I know the exact cut and everything. I've seen it twice. And I told Gary this. I was like, I do. He's like, yeah. Once you get to Michael Keaton, it's a fantastic film. And I was like, I do know the actual edit. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. He's like, how do you know this? I was like, buddy, I'm an editor. I know cuts. I know how to do this. So I'm thinking about maybe, cutting out. It'd be a really long ass rendering time because you have to render the whole thing once you cut something out. But he's like, you could actually do it. I was like, yeah, it's legally not allowed to do it. Like, yeah, you could do it. As Robert Downey Jr. said, you could do it. Do you guys know who Joe Rogan is?
Of course.
No.
All right. Yeah. I gotta get the
and
right.
he was a fighter and a stand-up comic. I found out he was a stand-up comic.
I just have to find the right piece, the right bag. Oh, crap.
I want to comment on the Batman thing real quick.
Yeah.
Movie-wise, my favorite Batman was Michael Keaton. I really did.
That was gonna be my next question. Which Batman movie is your favorite?
When he played the first Batman movie-wise, not TV show-wise, he was my favorite, and he always has been. I thought he played it well. I thought when they had what's his nuts play the Penguin?
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, I just thought all of that.
Was that the first or second one?
First,
I think.
The Penguin? Wasn't that the first with Danny DeVito? Or was it the second one?
No, I think it might have been the first.
Or was the first one with just Catwoman and only Catwoman? I can't remember. Michelle Pfeiffer. No, Danny DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer were both in it, weren't they? With Michael Keaton. Yes. And the original Batman, that was 1988. 1989.
The 80s.
What was the second one then?
88, 89. Was that with Arnold
89.
Schwarzenegger?
It was Batman 89. What?
Schwarzenegger was like 91 or 92. Mr. Freeze.
Which one was?
Yes.
The first one was with the Joker. It's the second one was with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Jack fucking Nicholson.
Now, Canadian Spider-Man, what is your favorite? Or wait, sorry, continue. Sorry, comment.
No, go ahead. I'll wait.
No, yeah, the first Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson Batman, the best. in my opinion.
I'm going to say something very controversial. Robert Pattinson is the best Batman.
Who?
I disagree.
No, I'm kidding. It's Michael Keaton.
Doesn't have the build. Michael Keaton
It's
actually
Michael
got
Keaton.
built up.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
Now, here's the other thing. Have you guys seen The Batman?
No.
I haven't. No.
Here's the thing. If you watch it, my wife watched it. She's like, I liked it, but it was like 30 to 40 minutes a little too long. I was like, yeah. A lot of people don't like that movie. Here's the thing. I can actually prove why The Batman is probably up there as one of the best Batman movies. Cinematography wise, fantastic. I watched it with Gary, and we were both kind of watching it and thinking like, "Oh, this is gonna be dumb."
Right.
And I turned to Gary halfway through. I was like, "This movie is actually cinematography is done pretty well. Like the music's like, eh." Here's the thing. This is why they got the whole detect because everyone's thinking, "Oh, Batman." They always associate to Bruce Wayne. The title gives it away. The Batman. It's not about Bruce Wayne. It's about Batman and how Batman becomes Batman. And they could have done it a little bit better on some areas, but it was just kind of rough a little bit. But I liked the Batmobile that he had because it's two muscle cars together. And Gary even told me, he was like, "That was stupid." Da, da, da. I was like, "Hold up, when you're a multi-billionaire." Yeah, I'll ask this question to you guys: if you were a multi-billionaire and you became Batman, what would be your first design for a Batmobile?
Something that could go underwater because nobody would suspect it. Everything flies.
Okay, you're
Yeah, no.
here.
The Batman.
So here's the thing:
Dodge Viper.
he uses muscle cars. Here's the thing: I've met a couple billionaires. They all had one thing in common: muscle cars, exotic muscle cars. Like that's what they grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
That's what in the Batman film, the latest one, that's what he resonated to. Because it's beefy. It's just like this thing to be scared of in a way.
It's manly.
That's exactly.
Yeah. So that's where it was. And I told Gary that, and he's like, that actually makes sense. I was like, yeah. When you're a billionaire, what cars are you going to collect? Muscle cars. Classic cars.
It screams testosterone for one, manliness, and all the money you have. That's another thing on top of it.
I told Tom Connors this one time. It duped him. I got him. He's a tough cookie to crack. But I got him on that. And he goes, all right, I'll get. And he DM'd me when I had my old Twitter. He's like, all right, I'll give you this one. I was like, anything to do with cars, man, I'll take you all 10 rounds. And he's like, all right, you got me on that one.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going back to a movie real quick. I was just kind of letting you guys finish. One of my favorite movies, just me. It's 1990 or 1995. Batman Forever. Had Val Kilmer, Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey as the Riddler. And douchebag playing Robin. They could have cut that character out. We didn't need that.
Yeah.
But what did you guys think of? Take Robin out of it. What do you think of that Batman movie?
It's a solid movie.
The actors, the writing was good. The story was good. And I mean, you've got Tommy Lee Jones. I mean, come on, yeah.
Yeah, Val Kilmer before he had a stoma.
That's right. Val Kilmer is a hell of an actor too. Yeah.
I thought Val Kilmer was the second best Batman, or second best Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
I
Val
thought he was really good.
He was really good with charisma.
Yes.
Yeah. Here's the other thing the Batman got right is the fighting.
Oh?
Yeah, if you watch it, the fighting choreography, I know some of the stunt guys for that film, and they watched a lot of Batman Arkham Knight games. that's where they got it from, and I was like, dang. See,
Chris
I know
O'Donnell.
people.
Thank you, John the Beagle Dad.
Oh, that guy, dude. That guy could have been something, but he just, I don't know. I've met him. He's actually a really nice guy. Chris O'Donnell is a really genuine, nice guy. It's just,
Nice.
he's too nice. That's the thing for acting. He's a little too nice. But he's a great guy to hang out with. I hung out with him.
Batman shouldn't be blonde, though. I didn't like.
Well, here's the thing. When you're Val Kilmer, no, who cares?
Well, yeah.
But Val had a little of that charisma, so it worked well. It helped him.
Yeah.
Charisma does get you places sometimes.
It does.
All right, I'm gonna do another.
And I agree with Revenge of the Netherrealm, Batman '89. The Batmobile from '89 will always be the best design of the Batmobile. I don't care what anyone says. It is what Revenge of the Netherrealm says. I kind of agree. That was a kick-ass car.
All right, let me.
And that was the first real superhero movie, wasn't it? A Dark Helmet. I mean, wasn't that the first movie really to come from a comic book into the theater? I think it was Batman, wasn't it? Or Superman, obviously. But other
Then
than
probably Batman after that. Good.
All right, I'm gonna do. Here's one. All right, I'm gonna do a promo right now because we can.
Oh,
That's what
I don't
we
know.
do.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Are we still on
All right,
YouTube or
here
have
we-
we been booted off?
No, we have.
I don't know. Suzanne, maybe.
Here,
No.
I'm gonna do a little campaign right quick. Hold on, guys.
Let's find out.
Nope, never mind. Poop. I was gonna do one thing.
No, we're still on.
Yeah, we're still on.
No, we're still on Rumble, or we're still on YouTube. Haven't got kicked off yet.
All right, I'm gonna do something right quick. Hold up, guys. Oh, you poop. I was gonna promote Patriot Shave Razors. When it pops up, I'm gonna do it. It's cool. All right.
Do you know how many
continue.
pieces are to this, Steve?
A crap ton. I don't know. About a few hundred. I think 340. All right, here we go, guys. Let me tell you about our sponsor, Patriot Shave. Backed by over 2,000 five-star customer reviews and satisfaction guaranteed, Patriot Shave offers premium quality razors at affordable prices. But even better, they are a freedom-loving company that I just zoomed up real quick. That is standing up for traditional American values and fighting wokeness. See, there you go. While other big name razor brands may salute flags or support causes that don't align with your values, Patriot Shave is here for you. The hardworking men and women who love this country and who don't want your, I have to scroll down at the same time, your hard-earning money to support woke causes. So throw your woke razor in the trash and go to patriotshave.com right now and use the code SWITCH for 15%. That's patriotshave.com, code SWITCH. patriotshave.com, code SWITCH. Here's the thing. I like to shave my head. I'm actually going to go check these guys out right now. I've never heard of it. I like to support companies that are pro-America, pro-people, and everything. I'm gonna back these guys up. I'm actually gonna order these up right after the show and check these guys out. I love shaving. I shave my head probably about 2 to 3 times a week. and I use Dollar Shave Club. They're fine, but man, they're getting a little woke, and I want to switch it up. That's the thing. Go check them out. Go check them out. I'm even at their site right now. Man, I think I'm actually gonna buy their stuff.
Nice.
Oh man.
Well, you did say you'll actually use the product you promote.
Yeah.
And so I guess the Rumble has made a huge couple of announcements in the last couple of days. They're starting a lot of their own product lines, and these might be what some of these are. So they're tired because I guess a lot of the woke companies refuse to advertise on Rumble. I heard Chris Pavlovsky, I think his last name is. He's Canadian, and I heard him interviewing, and he said like some of the more woke companies won't advertise on Rumble anymore. So he says, "Screw it, we're gonna make our own products. If they're not gonna sell that product on Rumble, then we're going to make that product and offer it to the folks."
That's how the market works.
Here's
That's right.
the thing.
And they're starting a whole bunch of new lines, new product lines, like 10 different new product lines, at least.
Now, here's the thing. I just promoted something I've never used before, but looking at their site, looking at everything, because that's what I did before. I'm like, you know what? It's like that American beer that came out recently, America First or whatever it is. I actually am going to be buying a case from them just because of what they stand and believe in. That's the other thing. If I actually and if I talk to other people, that's the other thing. If I talk to other people and they're like, yeah, do this. I've heard of this company before, and it's, I'm gonna do it. So that's the other thing. I don't promote anything I don't believe in. And I have to wait 17 some minutes to do. But yeah, it's,
All right, gentlemen, I have to hop off. I forgot to charge I haven't charged my headset. I'm getting a warning now, so.
Well, thanks for popping on, Dark Helmet.
I know, it was a fun day at work. I needed a little outlet.
There you go, man. Well, I'm glad that you joined us, man.
But you know how it is with men. Sometimes at work, you just have to nod and say, yes, sir. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That was today.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. 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 You're an idiot. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yes. Yep.
What'd you say? Sorry, I had to clear my throat.
Yeah.
All right. Good talking to you guys.
All right. Take care,
to have
man.
you on, Dark Helmet.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Steve.
No problem. Anytime.
Yeah.
Later, Canadian E.
See you later, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, later, eh?
So,
French fries
Steve,
and gravy.
And what? Yeah, what's it? My friends, that were just down in Seattle, been going through Washington and Bellingham in there. What the hell is with American restaurants and this white gravy that appears on everything? Like white gravy. What the fuck is that? Gravy's supposed to be brown, like from the animal that you cooked.
I don't know.
Apparently, there's white gravy everywhere in America.
Well, if it's like biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
I gotta find one piece out of all of this whole thing. I'll be able to put it in later. There is actually there is one campaign that I saw that I've actually had this coffee and it's really good.
John the Beagle Dad has said in YouTube to you, Steve, that he'd like to get 6 months of the survival food from the website. I'd like to also get some of it, just to have it in the back burner, man. Just in case shit goes sideways, have 6 months of food.
Like, you never know when you need this stuff. That's the other thing. You never know.
Dark Helmet says, I want country fried steak with white gravy now. And Suzanne says, Canadian Spider-Man, that is a pork sausage gravy. Okay. As long as there's a meat, as long because my friends thought it was just like flour and water mixed together, and they didn't.
No,
like,
most
okay.
American gravy is meat. All right, I'm gonna figure this piece out later because I really butchered the crap out of this one.
No, I don't. Steve,
Hmm.
do you want to take a look at the Rumble chat for a second? I'm not sure if that's someone you know. Yeah, that. Do you know this person?
Let me see. I think from the image, I do know who the person is.
Well, is it okay for Scott to put a link in your chat to his Telegram account?
I don't think that is the Scott that we think it is.
I don't think that link should be there, but that's my opinion. It's your channel.
Let me check right quick. No, I
And
don't
I'm
want
not even sure
copy image. I want copy this. Here, I'm gonna check it right quick.
All right, Suzanne's on the case. I don't think I'm a wrench on the Rumble, but I think Suzanne.
What?
I don't think I
I
am.
thought you were. Here, I'll
I don't
check
think
if
so.
you are. Yeah, that is not who it is.
Okay.
It was nice knowing you, big old buttercup. Neat. But yeah, you're not a wrench.
I don't think so. Hey! Oh shit! Who let Stark of Iron in?
Uh-oh.
Security breach, he says.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't me. No. No, I don't think so.
Here, let me.
Hello to you.
Yeah, you're not. What the heck, man?
Hey, I don't mind. Less pressure.
No, I'll put you in.
No expectations.
Well, guess what, Buttercup?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what a weird day. Hi, Stark of Iron. Good to see you, buddy.
What?
I'm just saying hello to Stark of Iron, our good friend.
There you go. Well, hello there, Stark of Iron.
Oh, yeah. And hey, John is here as well. Yes, Stark of Iron, it was a Bud Light. We were doing a spoof. Yes. And well, actually, the only reason I have it in the house is my housemate, his dad, he's like, he's quite old, and I don't think he knows anything about social media at all. So he's always bought Bud Light, even though he's in Canada. And so he has no idea of the controversy, or he doesn't even know who Dylan Mulvaney is. And so he sent beer to us, and it was Bud Light. So
that's okay.
Yeah, it's hey.
There you go.
Oh, Suzanne, that was Steve. That was Rancor Steve who nuked. Scott.
Yeah, I nuked the guy.
So
here's the other thing.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm listening.
The moderators on here, they don't really do much until I do something, which is kind of cool because everyone's like, okay, Is this okay? I'm glad that. So I do know who that person is.
Okay.
It's
I just thought I'd bring it to your attention.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. It's just one of those yeah, I know the person who that is. It's just a fake account. I looked it up.
Okay.
But no, stuff like that. It's like, you know what? We don't need that around.
New. Not at all. So are there lots of little pieces in this guy?
A little. Here and there.
How many wheels does it have?
0.
0 wheels. How many engines does it have?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Yes, we will. Now, does Stark of Iron want a link to join us?
Ooh, he's fun. Yes, come on up. Tony's fun. And he's entertaining. Oh, Steve, were you gonna do your Godfather voice for Lego, or?
I
I've
can.
I've never heard it.
I can.
Just like one sentence.
You come here on the day of my daughter's wedding. What are you doing? Listen, everybody.
I've never seen the movie. I've seen clips.
You've never seen
I've never seen the
Godfather?
movie.
It is written about me.
I'm not into the gangster.
Everybody.
Nah,
Oh,
you know,
you would love it. You would love it.
Yeah.
You're a man, right?
Yes, I am, and I like. I do like. Robert. Or who was in? Al Pacino was in it, and so was.
Robert Duvall.
Was he in
Right?
it?
Robert Duvall? No. Was he?
I
No.
don't know. No, I'd like to see it one day. The list
You
is
would
long.
like it.
I haven't seen Logan's Run yet, and I'd really like to.
I'll forgive you. No, Godfather's a really good one.
You come at my daughter's wedding.
But here's the other thing. So here's the funny thing about the Godfather's voice is someone was doing that in an acting class, and they put cotton and stuff.
Yeah,
How I forget the guy's name, the actor
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando did the same thing. Here's the other thing, and he did pretty good. He did overly too much. Like he was just
Okay.
I don't know. There was something that I was like, okay, he's overly exaggerating a little bit. And then then the teacher, I'm just slouching just like this, just chilling. And she's like, you do it. He's like, you what? And I never done Marlon Brando's Godfather's voice. Never done it. And they, she's like, do the Godfather's voice. I'm like, okay. And I was like, you come here at the father's wedding and blah, blah, blah. Just randomly say it. And I didn't put any cotton or anything in my mouth. And she's like, this was good.
He's like, thank you. I come here every day.
That's awesome. I'd be scared of
And she's
inhaling
like,
those things.
Well, you just pack them between your lips, and then
I know, but still, I don't want to.
Because in the movie, he's got like his jawline's a little bit weird.
Yes, I saw that.
Watch now, Tony Stark's gonna pop then. He'd be like, "All right, we're doing voices."
I can't. I've never really been able to do an impression. I mean, when I was in Australia, living in Australia, I got
Listen,
the
little
Australian
man.
accent. You know, I learned to talk with the Australian accent a little bit, but no, I'm horrible
Australian
at
accent's not the sexiest voice accent.
It's not that hard either.
We're just here chilling, man.
I don't know. Olivia Newton-John. I could listen to her for a while.
Anyone could.
I think she was Australian, wasn't she? Maybe not. Who am I thinking?
Man, I really
Oh,
just
Kidman.
pooped the scooch on this one.
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole
She can actually-
Kidman.
She can sing, man. She sang with what's his name? They did a movie together.
I think I combined a bunch of stuff.
In France. It was set in France. What was that called? Ewan McGregor. It was friggin' Ewan McGregor and Nicole Kidman, right?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie, actually.
Moulin Rouge.
I like her. Thank you. Moulin Rouge, yes, which is a part of Paris. It's a fantastic part of Paris.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Nicole Kidman. Now that's an Australian voice I can listen to because they actually had to sing for those roles. Like Ewan McGregor and Nicole Kidman actually had to sing, and I thought they did really quite good. I mean, I can't sing for shit. No musical ability.
Neither
no
can
voice
I.
ability whatsoever.
Raquel just said, "Congrats on the 800 subscribers." Well, thank you.
Oh, is Raquel here? Yeah, great.
She's in there somewhere. I'll send her an invite.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's always fun to have on.
I know she was. I know. Yeah, I know she was taking a little bit of break on.
Yep. Yeah,
which is always good. I think people should take a little break and stuff. I'm gonna send her a little heart emoji. That was pretty cool.
I'm going camping to the lake here with my brother and his family in a couple of days, and I might be out of the lake for a week. So if I go off radar for a week, I'm at the lake.
With your boyfriend?
Well, my brother, and he is a boy.
What does John mean by who hasn't? Here's the other thing. I'm building things and I can't tell like the conversation.
I know. I was trying to work
I'm like, what?
that out. I was trying to work that out. Who hasn't thought about Olivia Newton-John? I guess.
Oh,
But I don't. I thought she was Australian, but I think I'm wrong. I don't think she is. Olivia Newton-John Australian? Half of me thinks she is.
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, thanks, Suzanne. Well, yeah. My brother and his family, he's got 3 kids, so I get to play uncle. And they're old enough you can like actually do stuff with them. The oldest one is 14, so yeah, we're gonna spend a whole bunch of time out there. I think Olivia Newton-John is Australian. Yep. I think she is.
Yeah. She's British Australian. Yeah, I could.
She was huge.
Okay.
When I was a kid, Steve, when I was a kid in the 70s, she was everywhere, dude. Well, I burned my nose, didn't I? And my face. Yeah, Olivia Newton-John was everywhere in the early 80s and late 70s. She had it out. She had music out too. She was woo. And then along came Bo Derek.
Bo Derek.
Figured that would get your attention.
I know. You know the thing I don't like about my. So I use a TV as a monitor.
Okay.
I use a 42-inch TV as my monitor.
Holy
and
shit.
yeah,
I've never had
it's
a TV that
big.
big.
Really?
27. Yeah, 27 I think is the biggest. I'm not a TV guy. Yeah.
I'm sending
I have knives bigger than my biggest TV I've ever had. I literally have knives longer than the biggest TV I've ever
Well, you got it. You got an axe cutting dealiosis.
Oh, yeah. I got yep.
All right, back to our regular schedule. I'm
Hey,
building
thanks,
the
Suzanne.
window.
Suzanne thinks I'm a cool uncle. I try to be, Suzanne. I try to have fun, and I upset my brother and his wife occasionally, sometimes, but the kids like it. Yeah, we love each other. His kids and I love each other. We see each other all the time. That isn't what I think he's smoking. I don't know, John. Oregano. If you thought oregano, you're correct.
It's parsley. I actually sold someone parsley thinking it's weed.
I mean, I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was
They didn't like it.
probably not. No, probably didn't help them.
All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna do another one because it's cool. This product's pretty cool. I like it. All right, get ready, guys.
Did you want me to pop off?
This is. Oh no, you can stay. It's time to say goodbye to Starbucks and say hello to Rumble's 1775 coffee. I've had it. It's good. Unlike other brands, this is a coffee that backs free speech and is unapologetic about it. Visit 1775coffee.com. Use the promo code STUDIO40 to get 40% off any coffee subscription. That's pretty cool. The coffee comes in medium and dark roast. It also comes in pea berry, which is similar to Kona coffee. Oh, okay. In other words, this stuff is premium. Click the link in the live chat or the description. You can also go directly to 1775coffee.com and use the promo code Studios40 to get 40% off today. And I'm going to post that in the link description. I've actually had this coffee. Gift. Really good. What?
I said that might be a good idea as a gift for someone. Get them a coffee.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I'm thinking that's a good idea for my parents, actually. Not bad.
It's pretty good coffee, man.
I'm a huge. I never drank coffee, Steve, until about the same time I started drinking alcohol, like 27 or something, 26. Even older.
And JRC is in the chat. Well, hello there, JRC. How are you doing? I sent you a link if you want to join. If not, it's okay.
But I do now. I did a coffee plantation tour in northern Panama. And oh man, this guy had been working with his family. His family had been growing coffee there for 5 generations, and they hand picked them. They let them ripen naturally instead of spraying chemicals so that all the beans ripen at the same time, which is a common practice. They don't spray the beans. The trees mature about every 2 weeks. They have to go out and harvest, so it's a lot more labor. And they hand roast everything right there, and holy shit, it was amazing. And yeah, he was a big fan of the lighter roasting because you get more. He said the lighter roast actually brings a stronger coffee flavor because it doesn't get burned off.
I was going to mention that if you do, a lot of people think if you do a darker roast, it's going to be more stronger. It's the lighter the roast.
That's right. I was surprised to learn that, Steve. How did you learn that?
I was a barista.
You were a barista. Was that just to get close to the girls?
No,
let me tell you, that's the polar opposite of everything people think. No, it's so when I got married, I ended up working at this coffee shop. On my honeymoon, I even called up the guy and I was like, hey, I just hope that the position is still available. When I get back, I'm still here to work. And he's never had that. He's like, wow, that's dedication. But I learned a lot with coffee. I have my own pour over stuff at home and all this stuff, man. Mm-hmm. So whenever someone comes over, like this weekend, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law are coming over to visit. I'm going to have coffee ready for them. What up, brother? How you doing?
Hello. Oh, John says he was a barista as well.
See, all the Freemasons are baristas, except Gary. Yeah. He just drinks the coffee.
I love the coffee. I do. Yeah, definitely. That was a very cool. Normally I go for brewery tours or distillery tours, or in Tasmania, in Hobart, I did a Hershey's chocolate factory, or the Cadbury chocolate factory tour. There's a Cadbury chocolate factory right in Hobart. And that was amazing. But this time I decided to do the coffee tour. My girlfriend at the time wanted to go, and we were up in the mountains of Panama coming through, and they're legendary for some of their coffee up there. Little town in northern Panama called Boquete, It's like bouquet, but they pronounce all the words, so it's bouquete. And yeah, fantastic place. Mountainous, like tropical mountainous area with like steam rising up through the cloud forest. It was just amazing. But apparently they make really good coffee there, and it was. We tried a little. The lighter roast, like you said, Steve. The lighter roast is the stronger coffee flavor, and so he had us sample some of the lighter roasts, and he said that it was like 9 a.m. He said that flavor will stay in your mouth till noon or past, and he was friggin' right. And in the afternoon, we could still taste coffee.
So Brother Rendell said, I won't say the word barista. I hate that word. It's worse than twerk. It is. I don't even say barista anymore. I was actually a manager of a coffee shop. And I actually had to train myself how to be a manager. Like, I had a guy who taught me how to be a manager on some things, but it was, it's like, Suzanne says, Steve, I haven't met a Mason your age. My late husband and his father were the last I had contact with. That's cool. I'm finding, and I just realized I put the wrong bag in. This is the one I was supposed to do. So I'm going to do this. It's both wings that I'm doing. So, ever since I mentioned I'm going to try to do this again, another Mason-orama where the Freemasons take over Manorama. And,
yes.
Yeah, I do. All right, Jersey, I'm glad that you're back home. Spend time with your wife and family, man. It's been a long time. Yeah. I threw the link out and I was thinking, like, maybe he might be
busy.
He might want to spend time with his family. But yeah. Brother Rendell, I just want to say this, JRC. I would love to have you back on Manorama. I miss hanging out with you. Brother Rendell said, Ranker Steve, I'm working on logistics of moving a gas mechanical Vulcan. Holy crap. What the heck does that even mean? Vulcan locomotive, 20 ton. This is going to be fun. You're on your own. Hey, if I was close, yeah. No, Suzanne, my wife hasn't joined any of the women's group. She's kind of keeping herself away from that. Nothing bad. It's just that's not her type of thing. Yeah. So the only reason why I became a Freemason was I told my wife, and they had this little luau barbecue thing and really good food. And that Gary Ambrosia, if anyone knows who he is, he's a Freemason also. And he invited me over and we started. What is it? And I was talking to some people, and she's like, you know what? Maybe this is a group that you would like to hang out with. And yeah, it was because of her. If she said no, I wouldn't have joined. But yeah, she's not. Every once in a while, she come hang out, like cookouts and everything. But I've kind of taken over the cooking. If anyone knows who Tyler Day is, he's an actual chef. He's a Freemason, comes to the same lodge. The fried chicken I make is award-winning. I'm not just saying that lightly. I make really fried chicken. Thanks to my wife who taught me her family recipe, and I just honed it in.
Nice.
And yeah, Brother Rendell, you can actually email me at rancorsteve@gmail.com. And then, yeah. But that's how it's the whole cooking thing. We had a 50-year anniversary with a Freemason, and it was pretty cool to actually be a part of that. I've never seen that. A lot of guys have never seen that. There was a guy who's been a Freemason for over 50 years. And I made fried chicken. And every time he comes into the lodge during a meeting or anything, he's like, fried chicken? and it's usually the tri-tip or the fried chicken that we make a lot, and people love it. The bros there, yeah. I'm still in the works of maybe joining the Shriners, possibly. I'm not sure yet. But I do a lot of at my lodge. I do a lot of the cooking. I'm in charge of that kind of thing, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice. Now, do you fried chicken? Do you double fry the chicken like you do with French fries to get it really crispy, or no?
That's a good question.
Because I know French fries, you're supposed to double fry them, and that way they're extra crispy.
No, I don't double fry them. I don't want to tell how I do it, just because I just don't want to. It's special. But no, it's how I do it. It's a lot more simpler than what you get at stores. At like KFC or any of that place, they do double fry. I don't. I want to say that.
Okay.
Suzanne, she said you're too young for Shriners. Actually, I'm not. If you become Tony Stark just messaged me. When you become a 3rd degree Mason, you can be a Shriner.
Are the groups connected?
Yeah.
They're related. The Freemasons and the Shriners. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have little cars you can drive around?
Yeah, we do.
Cool. Very nice.
How am I supposed to put this on here?
I did not know that.
How am I supposed to do this? What in the Jack Daniels?
Ooh. Well, while we're here, Steve,
yeah.
Can I show off a friend of mine, Ari Bavel, Gil's brother, Cardinal Sin's brother? He sent me a keepsake of Cardinal Sins, and it just arrived in the mail a little while ago. Let's see if it'll focus on the Spidey Man. It's a die cast. It's heavy. It's got a lot of weight to it, and it's a metal. And I don't know why.
I'm trying to get you bigger. I can't do that. Hold on.
No. And I don't know why the camera isn't focusing. It should focus. But anyway, yeah.
There we go.
Thank you. I was quite happy with that. And I was very appreciative. I am very appreciative. What does it say? It says Marvel. Yeah, it's got the...
How am I doing this wrong?
The Marvel authentication on the underside. Yeah, I love that one. That pose is wicked. Yeah, thanks, Suzanne. Yeah, so I'm very appreciative of Ari Pavel for sending me the Spidey.
Oh, I gotta do this.
Focus. There we go. So yeah, that's awesome, and it sits right up here, right beside Doomcock.
Nice.
Oh, and you know what else I have beside it? My nephew, my brother's son. My brother who lives here with me in this town. So I have two brothers, one in Australia. The brother in Canada, his little son, gave me that guy. Speaking of
That's
Lego.
cool.
I know. Yeah, it's like, you got a Lego Spider-Man. That's awesome. So he sits up there.
Brother Wendell said Shriners are a pennant body of Freemasons. There are several pennant bodies. A pendant.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Did not know that.
Yeah, fancy.
And Suzanne says you are the first person she's met that wasn't born into the Freemasons.
Well, my stepdad, I think his dad or grandfather is potentatum, which is
Is
a
it
high.
who now?
It's pretty high up there. What?
Okay. Did that have any relevance in you? Was that a factor in you becoming a Freemason?
No, I became a Freemason without even knowing that.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
I gotta look for all these little pieces. All these little pieces.
I suspect most of them are black as well.
Yes.
Most of the pieces. Yes. That would make sense.
Oh man. No, not this piece. What were you gonna say?
I was just going to ask if you had sent a link out to Tony.
I did. He is winding down because he was in Knoxville with Gary Ambrose and all them. So
he was.
They were all.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
mentioned punk.
Yeah.
Little punk decided to do this, huh? All right.
What was
I
Gary?
see how it is.
What was Gary doing in Knoxville?
Like a Comic-Con type thing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go, of course. No, there's some people like, hey, you got to go. Yeah. So
I need to get working.
Down the road, you might see me in at a convention. You never know.
I'd like to go once I start working. I won't. Last year, Steve, I worked 14 weeks, so that's not enough. No, not enough. Well, I'm helping my buddy get his company up and running, so we're trying. Well, also Mexico was a big factor last year. But this year, I'm hoping to work a lot.
Yeah, you were in Mexico for a long time.
It was 5 months, and yeah, that's why I'm working. I hope to work here soon to be able to afford to go and spend some time down there again. I love Mexico, man. The Pacific side or the Caribbean side, I like them both. They both have their unique pluses and positives and negatives. So I was really happy to be able to stay with friends on the Caribbean side and on the Pacific side. So it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, Steve,
my
rent was the same there as it is here. My rent was exactly the same here as it was there. Funny.
Really?
Well, I get a kick-ass deal because I maintain I'm a maintenance guy, right? So I fix things.
Oh, yeah, you do get a kickback on that one.
Oh, yeah. No, they don't have to ever come to the property. If something breaks, I just fix it. Yeah. So,
and Brother Rendell said, rancorsteve, you got to get Steve to the Grand Lodge in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I do want to go. Yeah, so my email is rancorsteve@gmail.com. So if anyone wants questions or even have topics for Manorama, you can go there, email me. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. And yeah.
I put it in the chat in Rumble for you. There we go.
And John said not John Brindle, but the other John goes, I went to Mexico twice in Mexico. Well, I hope so. And it was a fun time. It was.
Yeah.
Mexico's fun.
They're good people. Yeah. They're good people. And got to get Steve to Grand Lodge in PA. Is PA Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania.
I know most of the abbreviations for the. Do Americans even know all the abbreviations for the states?
No, I don't think so.
I wouldn't have thought so.
I don't think so, man.
No, I know some. Yeah, I know some.
I gotta do this.
What? Oh, I gotta go more in. So I'm just doing that. All right. Moving on.
All right. We halfway done yet?
I think I don't know.
That was a joke. Oh, there's no
Are we
way.
there
Imagine-
yet? Are we there yet? Are we
imagine it's a
there
pretty
yet?
Complicated piece.
It's the wings. It's very repetitive. That's the thing. It's the
Okay.
wings.
Well, just be lucky it doesn't have 4.
I know, right?
Like an X-wing. Do you own an X-wing Lego?
No, I should. But here, we're going to do another. I'm just going to do Rumble campaigns. I want to support Rumble. This one I'm going to support. All right. This one I am because it's cool. I like this one. Here's this Rumble, man. All right. Rumble exclusive apparel. They have a shop. Finally arrived. They are now offering 20% off all purchases in the Rumble store with the discount code DROP20. That's capital, all caps right there. All caps, man. If you want to support the brand that is fighting for free speech and fighting for our First Amendment, this is the best way to do it. They have tees, sweaters, hats, plus much more. Go to rumble.store and make sure to enter DROP20 as the promo code to get 20% off your entire order. Not bad. Like, the thing I love about Rumble is it allows me to do things more. Rumble has been very good with supporting Manrama and my stuff. The channel grows a lot more on Rumble. I think it's pretty cool. I will drop the link in the description or in the chat on both YouTube and Rumble. Go check them out. They're awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. 20% off, man. That's a pretty good deal. I'm going to go do that. See, all these things, man. Yeah. You're muted.
Sorry. Thank you. Rumble, the owner or the creator of Rumble is Chris Pawlowski. He's a Canadian dude.
Yeah.
And he's very much in favor of free speech, First Amendments. And you may not know this, Steve, but I'm pretty sure it's his actual brother, his real life brother, Chris Pawlowski. His brother, I think it's his brother. I'm quite sure it is Arthur Pawlowski. He's a famous Catholic. I think the priests, and he's the head of a church in Alberta.
All right.
And so during the pandemic, they kept telling him that he had to shut down, and he went to jail. He's been to jail like 8 times. pressing for his freedom of expression, freedom of religion, freedom to express himself. And yeah, he's just been taken down hard by the government here repeatedly. But he's won a lot of his cases, and he's been redeemed. And so it makes sense that his brother is now promoting free speech and free speech on Rumble, and that these products the Patriot products that you're speaking of.
Yeah,
it all makes sense.
That's the other thing. If it's anything to do, and I know the company, that's the other thing. I look at these campaigns before I even promote them. And like the coffee, I've had it before. It's really good coffee. Oh, I'm done with this already. All right. Ooh, we're getting there.
Nice.
So yeah, So Suzanne, does Rumble pay you faster? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that because I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I don't know how fast YouTube pays you out. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. I'm kind of saving it all up and then doing something with it. So yeah, it's just the other thing with Rumble is they don't take away, like if someone sent me a Rumble or a rant on Rumble right now, their Rumble's not going to take as much out. I think it's like 20 or 30%. So I take more back with them, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So I make more through Rumble than I do with YouTube. If I ever get monetized on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the other thing. I know on Manorama, usually I'll answer questions on Manorama because a lot of people were saying this. Like, oh, you don't answer our questions on oh, did I do this right?
Well, we're having such good conversations, it's hard to pay attention to the chat as much in Manorama.
Yeah, it's like if someone sent a rant on, like now, if someone sent a rant on Rumble, I would answer it right away. And when I do the main show, it's harder for me to pay attention to the chat because I'm trying to work everything out and stuff. And I try to join the chat as much as I can. And it's not that we're ignoring the chat. It's more of I'm trying to engage the people on the panel to have a conversation. So the people who are watching, you're engaged in what the audience says. And she says, and then in your case, that's a yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Essentially.
But that's the thing that I that's why I don't like, if you see me on doing Lego build or something else, or like the more conversation podcast, I'll talk to the chat more. It's because, and then less on the main show. It's because I'm not ignoring everyone. It's because I'm busy focusing on the show, really. And a lot of people haven't complained about that. I know some people have in the past. They're like, how come you're not looking at my chat? I'm like, my show is different. It's more to get the people to watch and be engaged in what the people on the panel are saying.
And have the chat engaged amongst themselves.
Yeah.
As well.
And some people are like, that's stupid. You should do this and that. You should always engage the chat. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna bend the knee and do whatever the person in the chat, like, just because one person says this doesn't mean. And in the end, it's worked out perfect that we don't really mention the chat as much. It's because you guys are always talking to them and stuff, and that's what matters most. It's not.
That's right.
it's I don't know, it's weird. Everyone always has this like mentality of like, no, it has to be this. It's like, look, like I provide a platform, a show where people are talking, and if you don't get mentioned, it's okay. It's not that we don't avoid you. It's just like, but yeah, if someone I know someone who's mentioned who sent a rant, we stop everything and we bring that up.
Yeah.
Just because they sent a rant
Yeah,
and we're gonna
absolutely.
mention it.
Well, yeah, they get what they pay for, right?
Yeah. See? There you go. I'm just trying to find a piece.
So, when you go
Yes.
camping, do you usually take a fishing rod, or are you much of a fisherman?
I haven't gone fishing in like a long time.
We haven't talked about fishing on Manorama. I don't even know if you hunt or fish or anything.
I've hunted a few times, but yeah, I want to go fishing again because it's just fun. It's very therapeutic.
I agree. Yep, I agree. Have you? I've done some pretty cool ocean fishing in Mexico and in Australia, and I was in this one spot with my brother, and his workmate owned a boat, and so we went fishing, and he had this little hole marked on his navigation computer. There's about, I don't know, maybe 50 feet of water, and you drop a line with a big weight on the bottom of it, and it's got like 5 or 6 hooks spaced 6 inches apart or a foot apart on the line, and you drop it down, and we dropped our weights right down into this hole, and as soon as it hits bottom, you start reeling up again. And yeah, I had like 3 fish on there. They're called whiting. It's like a smelt, or it's like a whitefish, about 7 inches long or 8 inches long, but they're delicious. You pan fry those up, and they're delicious. So, am I too far from the mic, Steve, or can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, it was a
Yes.
fantastic experience, and it's like as soon as your lead weight hit the bottom, you'd feel them strike the line, and you'd reel up, and yeah, it was crazy. It was a little too easy, to be honest. And I have gone spear fishing in Australia with the spears, not the ones that are charged with the CO2 cartridge, but the one, it's called a gidge. Basically, it's a spear with an elastic band, like a rubber tubing. Mm-hmm. And you pull it back, you stretch it back, and then you launch it, and it shoots through the water, and you get a fish. I tried that for about 2 minutes, but then they took the spear away from me, and I was handed the net. Apparently, I was a danger to myself and others with the spear gun. So, yeah, but anyway, we went and we caught fish that way. That was kind of cool. But around here, it's just river fishing or lake fishing. I'm about 5 hours from the ocean, or 6.
All right.
More like 6, yeah. Just lake and river fishing. It is. Well, we get some salmon, landlocked salmon, that come up here. So those are kind of cool. They're called and we've got a fish called the Dolly Varden, and that's a popular lake fish. I'm not joking, Dolly Varden, and that's kind of cool. Never heard of it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, with a V. Yeah, but I've never had one. I've never had one, but apparently they're quite good. Good lake fish.
All right, where are you, little stupid piece?
Yes, Revenge of the Nether Realm on YouTube says, entitled people make me sick. They can't have everything their way, plain and simple. You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
I would agree. And Rendell in the Rumble chat says he'll be back in 20 minutes. He's got to go run to the store quick. Fishing in Mexico, ocean fishing in Mexico was kind of cool. We went deep sea fishing we were trying to catch marlin or swordfish or the dorado, the mahi mahi. And,
Oh yeah.
my housemate actually did catch a mahi, and I was able to catch a tailor fish. It was a red meat, like really red, like redder than
Mhm.
cow. Like I'm talking like kangaroo red meat. It was
Yeah.
wow, like, or bison red. But yeah, it was a decent fish. I liked it. But a Taylor Jack, I think it was called. But yeah, it was a hell of man. I tell you what, I almost had to switch off. After 8 minutes, my arms were done. Absolutely done. I was strapped in, harnessed in. The rod was in my holster, but then the holster broke. So here I am, free arming it. And after about 8 minutes, I almost had to pass off to my buddy because I was done. It was just like the force that these fish can deliver, just incredible.
Oh yeah. I do want to go deep sea fishing. I think that'd be fun.
I always have wanted to, Steve. And Mexico, I think it was about $250 all up. Or no, it wasn't. It was $150 all up. Yeah, each. So there were 6 of us, but it was a really good day. No, 6 hours, not a full day. Yeah, it was fantastic. And yeah, we went out, I don't know, maybe 6 kilometers, 8 kilometers, 9 kilometers off the coast. Like you're out in the ocean. And,
Yeah.
Some of the hooks, I swear to God, Steve, were like.
They're big.
Dude, like over a foot. I mean, massive. Like, how is the fish not going to see that? And I guess they throw live bait on them or whatever. But the hooks were like something out of like cartoonish big. I had no idea they were that big. It was ridiculous.
We're getting somewhere.
Nice. Oh, Suzanne says, check out Fresno Nerds. She's telling us. Okay, cool.
All right.
I will.
Yeah.
It's funny. For some reason, our local radio station does a spot in the afternoon they call News from Fresno. And they will play. I know, and I don't know why. It's a comedy bit, but they will play like some actual news from Fresno. I have no idea why.
Fresno, California?
That's correct. Yes.
That's weird.
No connection, no affiliation. There's absolutely no reason. It's just weird. It's just for a comedy.
All right.
A little bit. Yeah, I know. Weird, eh? So yeah, we kind of know what's going on in Fresno.
I know, right? Fresno.
I've never been
All
there,
places.
but wasn't that where the Karate Kid was from? Like in the movie, wasn't it set? Danny LaRusso moved to Fresno, or was from Fresno?
He went from, I think it was Fresno to Los Angeles.
Yes, there you go. What did the Californians make fun of Fresno? Is it that kind of a place?
It's okay. All right. So this is what I got so far.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's as big as my face.
No
I'm
kidding.
Batman.
That's awesome. The Lego Batman, those are fun too. I really like those movies. As long as they don't go woke.
Yeah, now I gotta figure all this out. Oh, did I just really screw myself over on this one? Maybe I did. No, I did. No, I did do right. Oh, it's this way. What? You should look at it the correct way, Steve.
Suzanne says we will love that channel and the Discord room. Okay, cool. Oh, the Discord more. Good. I like good Discord here. As for the app Discord, I never have time to go on it very much.
Oh, there's a oh, here it is. See, that's the other thing. Okay, so Revenge of the Netherlands, whatever.
Yes.
Oh, sorry about that. He said just got both feet and both arms, head, torso of the Gundam Mark II model done. Doing the hip section, which won't take long, then to the legs, which does take a while. Fancy.
Interesting. Yeah, that's starting to really look like something now.
I know, it's pretty cool, man. See, isn't this better than just talking about the same, like complaining about shows that you've watched? Like, it's just so much better. It's relaxing. That's just me. So that's inside. You see the little controllers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few more pieces in here.
Ah, okay.
One little thing.
Fresno Nerds, interesting. Wow. It's still like 90 degrees here, Steve. It's crazy. I was surprised to hear when you were during a stream. I forget who you were talking with. Maybe it was, I can't remember, but how you were saying that where you are never gets up to 90. It's kind of cool all the time.
I live in a secret place that no one knows about.
And you have your own climate.
Yes.
Your own weather machine, I bet.
Yeah. It's made by China.
Ha.
Bang, bang, bang.
I love living in a hot climate. I really do. I enjoyed living in Australia. Even Tokyo was quite warm.
I like it. I'm more of a I like humidity.
Yes.
I'm that type of guy.
Yes.
I'm crazy.
Yes. Oh, I love humidity too. Tropical. Absolutely. It does wonders for your hair, eh? It does. Thick. It's really thick.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I don't know what that's like. Let me know how, please.
But and I swear my fingernails grow longer too. My beard, fingernails, everything just grows more in tropical climates. Tropical climates are wonderful.
You should grow a beard.
You've mentioned this to me before. Yeah.
You should.
The only restriction is in September, when I go back in September, the first week of September, I go back to start my Zamboni driving job. And because we're in the chemical plant with all the ammonia and the to freeze the ice, we have to have full face respirator masks, and so we can't have beards.
Okay, you get a pass.
Because we're in a very dangerous room with very bad gas, and we have to have a complete seal. Like ammonia will fuck you up; you can die instantly. So I could grow a beard, but I'd have to shave it September 4th. 5th or 6th or something.
Do you want to cry about it?
I could.
Do we need to make a new podcast where Canadian Spider-Man talks about his emotions? I'm just kidding. No, I get it. Like if I'm snorkeling,
Ammonia
I
makes
can't
you
have a
cry.
long beard.
Right. That's the other
Yeah,
thing. I'm a
ammonia's
scuba
not
diver.
something you
Yeah.
Revenge in the Netherrealm said, "We men have our own secret hidden fortresses." Yeah.
True. Mine's on wheels. Yeah. It's literally a fortress. Holy crap. It's huge. She takes a lot of gas, let me tell you.
Whoa.
And what is gas?
Wait, did someone actually ask? Oh, I thought someone asked, "What is gas?"
No, not talking about internet gas.
Oh. All right, here's another one. I'm going to do another one. We're going to do another promotion here. This looks interesting. This looks fun.
Okay.
I'm intrigued by this one. All right. Join Ina Siegel. Ina Signal, award-winning best-selling author of The Secret Language of Your Body. Of your body. For this rare and deeply transformational event where she will share her insights and guide you. As I'm reading this, hey, I'm going to promote it. She will share her insight and guide you through a powerful healing process to release pain and trapped emotions. You need this, Canadian Spider-Man. You really do. She's also giving away free healing audio. You can download at the end to help you on your healing journey. Click the link to register. I just saw it and I was like, hey, this would be pretty fun. I don't know. Here's the other thing. When it comes to like self-healing stuff, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It depends on who the person is. So I'm not gonna totally bag on the people, but it's like, hey, man, someone's probably watching and they're like, hey, I like this stuff. It's like, hey, all right, I'll provide some way you can check it out. There you go.
That's a big thing these days. There's a lot of I don't want to say mostly women, but it seems to be mostly women that are really following after the self-healing things these days. So that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yep. If they're interested,
if
there you
that's
go.
your thing, there you go. See, Lego Build.
Yep.
We provide.
Yeah. Revenge of the Netherrealm says he's in.
I bet he's in.
Incontinent. No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. All right, now, is some of the gray going to be visible when you're done, do you think, Steve? Or is it all covered?
No,
Have you done
I'm
this before?
hiding it. Yes. I don't know why they do that, but they always pick random colors for it, and it doesn't really work out. I'm like, okay, whatever. But it's not bad. It's just, I am missing one piece that I think is in here, but we'll find it.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you seen the new Beverly Hills Cop?
Yes. Yeah, I have.
What'd you think of it?
My brother and I watched it 2 nights ago over at his place. We both had the same opinion. We're huge fans of the original movies, of course. And we thought the first 10 or 15 minutes was good. But the rest of it just, no. The writing was bad.
I
The story
hated
was
it.
predictable. Eddie Murphy wasn't funny. And then one part where he couldn't talk spoiler alert, where he couldn't talk his way into a restaurant or a club.
Yeah.
His daughter just comes right in and just shows him up and shows Eddie how to do it. And, talks away. Come on.
Gary told me something very interesting about it. Watch it without having any high expectations. I mean, I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
I just didn't. Yeah.
It shouldn't have been a Beverly Hills Cop movie. If you just totally take it away from being a Beverly Hills Cop movie, it'd be entertaining. It would be entertaining, but some of the, I mean,
Yeah.
some of the, it was just so predictable, and Eddie just walks out of the police station at one point. Spoiler alert! He just literally walks out of the interview room. No one stops him. Goes and gets Billy, gets him out of the interview room, and just finds his gun and his badge right there on a desk. And he grabs those as they leave. Just walks right out of the police station. Come on.
So Brother Rendo said that don't look like a John Deere. No, it doesn't. Here's the other thing.
Yeah. The unboxing.
It didn't correct what I put in. So after the stream, I'm going to correct it. It's the bat wing and another vehicle. So that's the thing. So here's the question I have for you, because I've been told this a couple times and I want to get your opinion on it. The helicopter scene. Is that a scene that Gary and I would do?
Helicopter. Refresh my memory. Helicopter scene.
Where it's like near the end where they escape and they're in the helicopter.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy and then whatever the other guy's name is.
Right.
Would that be something Gary and I would do?
Because he had the training, right? Yeah, that's right. I
told Gary this.
Yes.
And he goes, that was the dumb scene. I was like, that's the funniest scene out of the whole entire movie.
Yeah.
Because it reminded me of what Gary and I would do.
I think you should. Now you're just going to get a helicopter.
See, now which one would Gary be? Axel in that one? Or would I be because I think Gary would be the one who's flying the helicopter and I'd be the one having a panic attack. Yep.
I agree. Yep. That would be funny. I think you guys should do it.
I think it'd be hilarious. He's like, I think it's stupid. I was like, shut up, man. We're both in Hollywood.
No, that would be a good one for you guys. Definitely. And yet I would definitely put Gary flying the helicopter.
Because I'd have an emotional breakdown on that whole entire scene.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. And you've had actual acting training, haven't you?
Yeah. Suzanne says, you want hair? Suzanne, I've been looking for my hair for 20 years. I don't know where it is. And nails to grow. Hit up coconut oils work. I've heard about that. Works wonders. My nails. Look, I'm not going to. This feels like a promo here. Works wonders. My nails are natural, as I like to call it. And long, not many women can say that these days
true.
Everyone is fake.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will say this. I am working on bringing another redneck to Manorama, who is a brother from the same lodge. And yeah, if this happens, my southern accent is going to kick in like cocaine on speed.
Nice.
Because it's funny.
Wait. When are you gonna? Is that next week?
I don't know. I got to talk to him.
Okay.
He's traveling right now, so I can't really ask him. But he wants to come on.
Well, geez, Suzanne. I wonder. I thought it was the climate in the tropical countries that made my hair and nails grow, but I was indeed eating a lot of coconut. In any of the places, so yeah, maybe it wasn't the climate, Steve. Maybe it was the coconut oil I was eating.
So I've gotten this far.
Ooh,
I built this whole section here.
Wait, which one's the front and which one's the back? Do you know?
See, I don't know.
It'll be a surprise.
I think it goes like this is the front,
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the Batman. See, that's the
And that would
thing.
cut
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
It would cut
I don't know
vertical
these
cables.
things. I just build however they want to be
No,
built.
remember
You
those
know.
balloons they used to float when
Yeah.
to dissuade attacking air forces from blowing up your city, and so they would anchor them. They'd be tethered to the ground, but they were like giant balloons filled with, I don't know, explosive, and maybe that see the scissor on the front of the Batwing, it could cut a cable like that, couldn't it?
Yeah.
I thought I've seen the Batwing cut cables, like on a bridge or something in one of the movies. I could be making that up.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm going to send Rob Wright a GIF.
I forget what those balloons were called. Damn it.
Please show it. Please show it, you punks. You're not
I
going to
bet
show
you
it?
Herc 130 would know what those balloons were called.
Rob Wright is a hilarious dude. I love that man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what was? Rendell says, so I have a killdozer with the Zamboni. Yeah. A killbony. You could, although it wouldn't go very fast.
Suzanne said, so today is my middle child's 41st birthday. Well, happy birthday.
Nice.
Well,
Happy
hey, that's
birthday.
pretty cool.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's the boy's mom's. He doesn't want to call her. He said, Bish, don't. That's funny. Bish, don't call me on my birthday or Christmas, Grandma. They are a day apart, so nope, not calling her. I like that. Bish. That's a good one. That's a good one. Next.
Does it say any? I haven't bought Lego in a long time, Steve. Does it say what age is it? Is it for now, or is it just anyone? Because they're small pieces.
I don't
right?
have the box. I think this is like 10 and up.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
how
gonna
old
go
were
with
you
that
when you
one.
started playing with Lego? Like 5, 4?
I came out of the
6?
womb with Legos in my hand. I was like, are we going to party or what?
What was your mother and father doing?
I don't know. No, I think I was, how old was I?
That's some kinky shit.
Hey, you know, I think I was maybe 5 or 6 when I started playing with Lego.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say I was probably the same.
Never looked back.
Yeah, 6 or around 6, not 5.
Because I get to build cool stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Suzanne said, Steve, I tried, but he's 15 years old now, and I have to respect his choices. That's a good one. On this, I think she only messages for money anyways, even asking for his paycheck. Well, guess what?
Ooh.
She can
Yep.
away.
Time to say goodbye.
That's his money. That's his money.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
See, that doesn't make any sense. They have a piece here. I've never understood this. They have a piece here that fits in here. I don't get why.
What does it do?
I just don't. it fills in. So I can show you. So they're asking for this piece.
Here, hang on.
They're asking for this piece here to go here.
Okay. What does it do?
Cover like that. I don't know. It's I've never understood it. That's the thing about Legos. I don't understand it. Now I gotta put this all back together.
Well, they are
They
made
took it
by
apart.
Europeans, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna
I mean,
hold it against them.
That tells you. I mean, I love Europe, but they're wacky as fuck.
Their opinion hasn't mattered to me since 1776.
Yeah, good one. I do like Europe. Love Europe. But those are some whack. Those folks are wackier than Americans, and that is saying something. As a Canadian, I can say
I've lived
they are
there. I
wackier
lived in
than
Europe
Americans.
for a month.
In Germany, yeah.
No,
Russia. We did a live stream on my channel about your month there. That's right. I didn't realize it was a month. I thought it was a couple of weeks.
No, it was a month. There's that right there.
Nice.
It's getting there. It's getting there, guys. Wow, 19 people. Wow. Holy cannolis.
Nice.
I'm getting there, guys. Emotional damage. Oh, I'm checking something right quick. Whatever.
Have you have you mostly gone fishing? We were talking about fishing earlier. Have you mostly gone fishing by yourself or with buddies?
Mostly with buddies.
My brother and I went with a friend of his ice fishing this past winter in a local lake here, and it was pretty cool. He had a nylon pop-up shelter, and it was a beautiful sunny day, and it was towards the later part of the season because the ice was still solid, but it was getting warmer, and so we went out and we didn't catch anything, but you know what, we had we had a little bit of music playing. We had a fish finder.
That's cool.
We had some snacks and beverages, and it was a bonding thing more than anything, Steve.
Yeah. When you go fishing, that's what that is. It's a bonding. That's cool.
What's really cool, Steve, was the last time I had gone ice fishing was also with my younger brother when we were about 6 years old with our father. He took us ice fishing with homemade ice fishing rigs.
Cool.
So we were like, I was really young, like I got to say 6 or 7. And we both went out.
I did do ice fishing one time. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. I didn't catch anything. How about yourself?
Not a stupid little fish decided to take a bite. I was pissed.
Yes, Suzanne. Curry and coconut. Oh, damn, yes. I love Thai curries and coconut curries from India. Absolutely.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. Suzanne, the Discord channel? Yeah, I will. Like I said, I'm hardly on Discord. Like maybe once a week I'll pop in just to see
That's the truth.
messages. But, what's the topic for Manorama on Tuesday with Steve?
It's on honesty.
And yes, honesty.
That's a good question, man. Yeah, so the topic for the show for next week is going to be on honesty. It's like when we did an episode about venting. It's the same thing of like how guys should vent. And with honesty, it's the appropriate time. When is it time to vent and when is it not to vent? that kind of thing.
Well, okay. Say you're at a roadside check stop on a Friday night, and the officer asks you, "Have you had anything?" And you legit just had one beer. That's it. You had one beer in the last all day. You're totally fine. And here you can have one beer and drive legally. You'll blow okay, as long as it's a standard strength beer. That's fine. But do you tell the officer, yes, I had one, or to avoid, and if he's gonna pull a breathalyzer, and then you'll pass because you'll pass. You've only had one, and you had lots of food and sleep and so forth. Or to avoid all the hassle, just say, no, officer, I didn't have anything. That's a white lie. Common amongst my circle.
To be honest, when it comes to that stuff, just be honest. It's gonna go a lot easier for you. That's my opinion, and other people have a different view on it. It's like, you know what? They're trained to know. It's like, you know what? All right. Like, I mean, I've never been pulled over for drinking or any of that stuff because I play it smart because I don't drive when I'm drunk. I mean, but it's one of those things where it's like, a cop's gonna know.
Yep.
And you just kind of have to respect it. That's my opinion.
And your taxes. I don't mess around on my taxes because I don't want to go to jail. That's another thing.
What are taxes?
Yes. Thievery.
Yeah.
Thievery.
Hold on, I'm going to send you something right quick.
And even though I know it is, I still don't mess around with those.
Hold on, I'm gonna text you right quick. Because I can do that right now.
Yes. Or okay, here's a good example, Steve. And I imagine it was the same during Prohibition with alcohol back in the day. In the I think that was the 20s or 30s. But back with Prohibition, same thing here with weed. It has only become legal a few years ago. But before that, for many years, depending on where you lived, it was widely accepted. It was going to become legal. We all knew it was going to become legal. And so often adults would sort of fib to their older parents about smoking the weed. And then, so you're telling little, not necessarily white lies, but it is sort of a little bit of they full well know that you smoke. And you know that they know that you smoke, but each side agrees to just pretend like it doesn't happen, or and then it is lying a little bit. It's dishonest, I guess, but you're both pretending to ignore the issue.
No, yeah. I think it depends. That's the thing.
Or smoking cigarettes. Like your wife knows you sneak a smoke every couple of weeks, but you each have pretend that you don't. That's sort of.
Yeah. I'm just dropping pieces. Hold on.
Yeah. That happens.
Oh my God.
Oh, and Suzanne says that the Lego's looking great. The build is looking great. It's coming along.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad someone notices it. I'm almost there.
Does it have any hole punchers on the actual?
No. Well, yeah. These two guys right here. Little poo-poo.
Yep.
Which I do need to go to a hole puncher range.
Kitty bang bang.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's going to be getting too hot and dry here for us to do that much longer. So, yeah, I'd like to go soon because then it'll be just we won't be able to. And
Yeah.
when it gets really hot and dry, like for like the the middle of August, we don't even really go up into the forest too much. There's no need to have our vehicles in there for risk. Out to a camping spot is on a well-traveled road is different, but out to the pew pew range, it's a little more remote, and so I don't want to be taking a vehicle with a combustion engine and hot exhaust up there if we don't have to, and then shooting.
Yeah.
The hole puncher assemblies, they can cause unexpected fires sometimes. So, it is a mini explosion, so there is fire involved.
Yeah. Right before we end, I'm going to do one more promotion. This is for Rumble, and I'm totally on board for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is pretty cool. I like this one. All right, people. Here we go. Make sure you download the Rumble app. Now, I'll put the link in the chats. Once you download it, search for my channel, rancorsteve, and follow the channel directly on the app. This will make sure that you get a notification every time we go live, which is important because a lot of people are going like, hey, I didn't know you're going live now. Well, this is how you get it. Click the link in the description or pinned live chat to download the Rumble app on your phone. It's free. If you prefer to watch us on the big screen, it's also available for Apple TV, Android TV, Fire TV, Roku, LG, and Samsung TVs. All you need to do is search for Rumble. That's all you got to do. Like the QR code, just click it, snap it, boom, you're there. I will put it in the description on both the YouTube description and Rumble. So yeah, check those out. I definitely tell people go check out Rumble app. It's a lot of fun. It's better. It's a little bit more Linux than YouTube, but that's because Rumble is still new. So anytime I can be support Rumble, I'm going to do that just because they've been really good.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get Michael Keaton in here. I almost said Michael Caine.
I don't think he would have done a good Batman.
Look at that. I got that
Bruce
guy
Wayne,
right
perhaps. There. Yeah, that's awesome.
Boom. Fits in here. Because I'm Batman.
Friggin' A.
Oh, he goes in like that. Oh. I'd never put the Batman in here.
Is that the last piece to go in?
Yeah. That's it right there.
Nice.
There you go, guys. That is that.
Does it look like the box?
Daisy. Yeah,
does
it
it
does.
look like the picture? Nice.
And always drink water. Hydrate.
I have been. Water and tea. Yes, Steve, it was crazy. I went through 30 beers in 30 hours over the weekend at the birthday party.
Jeez.
It was silly. So today has just been straight water and tea.
When I lived
the Bud Light,
Bud
Light doesn't count.
Yeah. When I stayed in Russia, it was a lot of tea. That was their thing. It was just tea. And it was good. I liked it. But yeah. Well, that is our Lego build for the weekend. The reason why I'm doing one today is because there won't be one next weekend. I have family come visit. And yeah. So, but I do want to thank Dark Helmet for coming on and you, Canadian Spider-Man, for coming on. For having me. And yeah, I think the next Lego build will be the Bugatti Chiron that I have.
I just have to separate them all and get them all ready. That's the thing. I now have to prep everything ahead of time. I have like 40 different Lego sets, and some of them I break them down, and I just have to get them all prepped and all that stuff. So this is a lot of fun. There's a piece missing. I'll find it. That's not a big deal. But yeah, I like this one. This is cool. I had the Batmobile also. And yeah. But thank you, everyone. The what?
I sorry, I forgot to share the Rumble stream out on Twitter, so I'm doing that right now on X.
Okay, no worries.
And I recommend that the audience might want to do the same.
Yeah. If you want, here's the thing. If you want people to know about Lego Build, Manorama, or we got to do another More Conversation podcast where it's just a bunch of guys from the show just to talk.
Yeah.
We got to do that again. I got to get that going again. But yeah, if you want more people to check us out doing Lego builds where I just build it from start to finish, just let people know. It's word of mouth. Yeah. So I think this Tuesday we're going to talk about honesty and how guys can learn how to be honest in an appropriate way. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And then I think in 2 weeks, I'll be doing the Bugatti Chiron Lego set. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So, but on that note, I want to say thank you for everyone in the chat, everyone who indulged me and entertained me on doing the promo little campaign things on Rumble. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Those
nice.
are fun.
Good for those. I'm glad you're doing them.
Yeah, just get word of mouth and all that stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys Tuesday, and then yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Lego build, baby. Conversations, open conversation. If you want, here's the other thing before we sign off. If you want to be on the Lego build, just find me on X at @rancorsteve, or you can email me at rancorsteve@gmail.com, and we can work something out. It's a very open conversation. Talk about whatever, camping. Man, I want to go camping now. Yeah.
I'm heading out day after tomorrow.
Oh, you lucky man.
Back to the lake.
Yeah. I got to go camping. It's been a while. I got to go. All right.
Take care, guys.
Ciao.
See you later.